Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this wonderful world. Welcome to Lunch with Joy. Today, we are going to be talking about using AI and how it can help you in lead generation. Lead generation is one of the most important things that us business owners can come up with. We need to be able to constantly be bringing in the leads, but not just any lead. We want the leads that are our perfect, our ideal customer. The ideal customer is the person that is most likely going to be buying from us. We don't want to be wasting our time with people that are just kicking the tires and just checking things out or wanting to pick up everything that you give away for free. We want people that are interested, that will be able to use what we are giving them, and that are ready to purchase. And that is a lot of things that we want, but if you waste your time on just anybody, your business is going to suffer. Big time suffering. So I want you to be able to, when somebody asks you, who is your ideal customer? Who is your perfect customer? Who is it that you want to be selling to? You want to be able to explain to them that this is the person that I want. When someone asks me, my perfect ideal customer is the owner of a CPA firm that has got at least 10 employees and probably at least 2 offices. Because if they don't, they're not ready to be able to do what I'm going to be giving them to do. They're not ready. They don't have the people that are there already and needing to have the work continuously coming in, or needing to have the ability to get work moved off of their plate and allowing them to be doing something different. And most businesses, that's the beauty of AI. It is allowing us to do things that we didn't really have time to do before. We are able to do and work with the analysis and all the delicate and the complicated things where we need to have our brain focused on everything that is going on and be able to fine tune and work through the details. Whether you're an accountant or whether you're an attorney or whether you are a shop owner, it makes no difference. There is something that you're doing that you would rather be doing something else. And if we get your automation up and going, you're going to have the time to be able to do the things that you love to do. And if you're anything like me, I don't love doing data entry. I guarantee I do not like data entry. I can do it. I will do it. I have done it for years, but it's not my favorite thing to do. And so when I can get the computer to do the majority of the data entry for me, I am in heaven. And that's what we are looking for. We want the programs, we want the apps, we want the different tools that are going to give us the ability to get what we want and what we are needing so that our business is able to expand and grow. Because that's majority businesses. Business owners want their business to grow. They want to be doing more. They want to be doing more of the same thing, or they want to be doing more of something different, or you like the accountants. The accounting profession has changed so much in the last 40 years. 40 years ago, accountants were called bean counters because most accountants would just work with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 debits and credits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count everything. Make sure that the numbers balanced and everything was there. And as long as she balanced, we were in heaven. But I was never happy with that. I always wanted to go beyond that. I was always looking to get into that analysis. And I've told the story before. I used to I had I think my calculator was a Texas Instruments. The Hewlett-Packard calculator did the same things, only it was a more complicated calculator. I liked the simplicity of the Texas Instruments calculator because what it would do, I could just punch in a couple of numbers and it would give me a current value, a current cash value of something. It would give me what this stream of increases and decreases, the cost and the expenses and the revenues, what that was going to bring back to the business. And I could just hitting a couple of numbers tell anyone what the returns were going to be. And I just thought I was in heaven because I was. It was so much easier than for all the years prior to that. You had to look everything up in a book. You went to the book, you went into the back of the book, and it was actually, no, they were just, it wasn't the back of the book. They had whole books that had all these calculations and charts and everything else that you needed, and you'd have to go and find the page that's got your information, what you were looking for. You figure out what the net present value was, figure out what the cash flow was, figure out whatever the items were that you were looking for, and you had to do it manually. And then the calculators came out. And now AI is there. And we can do so much. It is all there. And today I do have my water. My throat is still wanting to do funny. I apologize for the I don't know what's going on. It's probably the change of season and I'm just getting the whatever's in my throat. The leaves are falling and they're beautiful out there right now. I'm seeing some absolutely gorgeous reds out there. I'm loving it. But you need to know what you want and what you need. If you go through and check all of the different apps and the different tools that are out there to support AI, you are going to find so many. And yeah, I mentioned it last week. I go to G2. G2 is probably my number one favorite because of the fact that they use the the reports from the actual users of the program. They don't just want anybody answering their reviews. They want a review from somebody that's using the actual program and system. And so that to me is a much better review because I can hear what the person is saying and what they're meaning. What are they saying? What are they leaving out? So I use a lot from G2. I will also go to Captura and what's my other one? There's another one. Um, for the nonprofits, I'll go to TechSoup. But yeah, there's a number of people out there that do the research on all the apps and the programs that are out there and report on it on a continuous basis. And so that's where I start because I want to know if I'm seeing on the reviews, I don't want all the reviews. I want to see a couple of the top reviews, but then I also want to be able to look at the ones that are down at the bottom and see what problem someone is having. If they're having a problem, why are they having the problem? Is it that they don't know enough about what they're doing with this particular program? Or is it the program itself? And listening to what people say and how they say it, I'm frequently able to figure out, okay, this one's complaining, but they're complaining about something that's going on that isn't really the program itself. when I complained of an accounting program, I was complaining within the last year because the accounting program all of a sudden blew up, literally, and lost our bank accounts. I had to manually enter a whole year's worth of bank accounts, and that was very frustrating. And the problem was the fact that the company could not help me with it. And so you need to, you read a report like that, that's not saying that I was the problem. I may have been, but they couldn't figure out what was going on, what happened. They couldn't tell me what I did wrong or how it had happened. They just said, enter everything again. Just enter it. And that was way too much. I did not want to do that. I'm not excited about data entry. I said that before. So you want to be able to be doing the things that do the best for you. I moved the client to another accounting system that works much better, and all the entries, everything is done on the internet. It's all in the clouds, with the cloud, which is, that the figment of the cloud, but it is all stored up there. So I have access to it wherever I am, wherever the clients are, and I have them able to send me through the internet a copy of their receipts. So it makes it a very simple program to work with, and that made it a whole lot better. I don't always do accounting for a lot of clients, but there are some clients that I still have that I still do the accounting work for. But I also am doing for them, I am handling and managing a lot of their CRM because they needed the help with that. They need the help with the marketing, they need the help with the CRM, and so we are able to work on all the pieces, everything from the accounting work right to the marketing. And there I go again. So that's the advantage that you get with me is not everybody's going to have the accounting background that I have that could be able to pick up something like dealing with the accounting system and be able to handle their CRM and their automation and work with all the different things. And what I am doing now, a lot of people work with Zapier. I found a program that I like much better, even though I'm still learning how to work with it. I like it much better. It's called Padly, and it does the same thing as Zapier, but it's done a little bit more easily. It's simpler system, it's easier to work with. Yes, and my assistant, I have assistant's dog, and she just decided to come check things out, and she knocked my phone onto the floor, but that's okay. Anyway, I need to be able to work with that program. And I am creating something. I learned how to do it last night and I created it and have got it out there. Today, I have got out in the, yeah, on in the write-up that's beneath all of the lives, you will find I have got a handout that you can have that is the playbook for developing your leads with AI. And it is a multi-part, multi-piece, and there are two different reports in there, and you get them both, and it's just click on the link and you will be sent to the report and it'll ask you for your email so it can send the report to you and you've got the report and you can then look at it and work with it. It gives you all the information that you might be wanting, and it will keep you up to date and give you the ability to look at and deal with. Excuse me. The most important things that you need to have that you need to know is what is this particular program, this particular tool, this particular app going to do for you? What do you get from the tool? Is it going to be of benefit to you, or is it just going to be another headache? If it's just going to be another headache, you don't need that. You want the things that are going to work for you, or you want to get someone that is going to be able to do the work for you, and then you don't have to worry about it. But you still, I please, 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 no matter who you hire at any time for anything, you need to know what they're doing, how they're doing it. You may not need to know the exact details, but you need to know the overall essence of what is happening so that you can be aware and on top of knowing what's going on. Are they milking what they're doing? Are they giving you what's accurate? Are they giving you too much, too little? And how do you know if it's right? And that becomes the most important thing that you can come up with. You need to know that everything that you are being given from somebody is correct. You will find in this report, I have got a lot of links to the citations where you can find the actual information that I used in the report. And so please grab the report. It is there. It's in the links, and it says get AI powered lead generation playbook. Yeah, it's the AI powered lead generation playbook. And it just, all you have to do is click the link and you'll be sent and you'll be able to get that immediately. So you want to be able to know what's happening, what's going on, and be able to work with whatever you've got. So I could keep going for hours and hours and hours, but I promised I was not going to do that, and I was not going to keep going. So we're at almost 18 minutes, 17 and a half minutes. So I'm going to say that if nobody has told you yet today that they love you, let me be the first. I love you because you are you. And that is so very, very special. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing all that you're doing with AI. And keep on coming back. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, along with ring the bell to make sure you know when we post another video. And I will see you all tomorrow. May the prophets be with you.